an oasis in the heart of Honolulu, with rolling waves that stretch for miles and arguably some of the best views of Diamond Head, there's no denying that Kewalo Basin is something special. The commercial fishing harbor covers about 30 acres and is bounded by parklands, including Kewalo Basin Park on the south shore, Kaka'ako Waterfront Park on the Ewa side, and Ala Moana Beach Park on the Diamond Head side. But for such a large area, there's relatively few people. Surfers and bodyboarders dot the shoreline, and a few joggers navigate through cars along the road, but it's clear that this area could be so much more. The Hawaii Community Development Authority hopes to transform Kewalo Basin by bringing life back to the harbor and activating the land around it, including enhancing the existing park space with meaningful new additions. Through careful redevelopment, we can create a destination that not only attracts visitors and residents, but also gives our keiki an iconic place to be proud of. Imagine a harbor where a wide pedestrian promenade encircles the entire marina, allowing residents to jog, walk their dogs, or even bike, all while taking in the picturesque views along the water. This promenade at Long Beach Harbor in California boasts views of the Queen Mary docked at sea, pathways around a scenic lighthouse, educational exhibits at an aquarium, and dozens of retail and dining opportunities. Finding things to do is easy since there's something for everyone each step of the way. Designated parking areas and roadways also create safe spaces for pedestrians to travel without fear of oncoming traffic. These elements were vital features of the conceptual Kaka'ako Makai Master Plan, which was created in 2011 and included the support and contributions from numerous community groups, residents, and stakeholders. So how can we see this plan come to life at Kewalo? At the mouth of the basin, the old harbor master's office could be transformed into an inviting area where the ancient art of wayfinding is taught and preserved for future generations of navigators. There could be a fish market with a poke station where you could snag the day's fresh catch straight off the boats. To better increase water safety for the entire South Shore, a city and county lifeguard station could be located on the same lot, along with the new harbor master's office. Floating jet ski docks like these in San Diego's Seaport Village would give lifeguards easy access in and out of the water. The lot just to the south of the Harbor Master's building is currently used by Kupu, a nonprofit group dedicated to the education and empowerment of youth. This space could be expanded to better encourage character building, service learning, and environmental stewardship opportunities for our keiki. Kupu could expand its facility with an outdoor pavilion like this one in San Diego to create new space for educational classes, job training, or even special events. And being so close to the water, students can easily reconnect with the environment and learn more about aquaculture, sustainability, and restoration. Along the Diamond Head side of the harbor, the chain-link fence surrounding empty gravel parking lots can come down as we work to realize the community's vision set out in our conceptual master plan. We will improve connectivity and create better access to neighboring Ala Moana Beach Park by continuing the pedestrian pathway near Kewalo Basin Park, giving joggers a safe path to follow instead of the current one on the rocky shoreline. And on the sandy area in between Kewalo and Ala Moana Beach Park, a water equipment rental station like this one at the promenade at Point Loma could provide beachgoers new opportunities for fun. A concession stand could also satisfy hungry stomachs after hours spent kayaking or paddleboarding in the water. These park improvements, coupled with new places to visit and relax, can provide for a whole day of activities at Kewalo Basin. Over at the old McWayne building site off Ala Moana Boulevard, we might see the birth of a facility like Chelsea Market in New York City, where hundreds of people gather to scoop up everything from locally made goods to wine and fresh flavors. Markets like this give a big boost to the local economy, bringing in both visitors and residents and promoting local businesses. A parking structure could be built atop the existing lot nearby to ensure parking needs are met and to keep the flow of traffic away from pedestrian activity. But that space won't be wasted, as a rooftop terrace, much like Highline Park in New York City, could sit atop that structure. Unique sun loungers, benches, and architecture draw in the crowds, effectively creating a usable open space in an urban setting. The rooftop terrace could also draw inspiration from this New York City park at South Street Seaport. Nautical-themed benches and even a small dog park provide a place of calm right in the heart of the city. Currently, Kewalo Basin Harbor is relatively quiet, with little foot traffic aside from those who already have tour reservations on one of the many boats lining these docks. But by creating a Mauka to Makai connection across Ala Moana Boulevard, we can link development at the harbor with that at Ward Centers, encouraging a new stream of traffic. A new, wide pedestrian crossing marked by an iconic water feature could safely funnel people across the busy roadway, bringing new business to Kewalo. In this way, we pay tribute to the historical connection between Ward Estate and the ocean at Kewalo, as the water still flows beneath years of development on land. We can also increase the harbor capacity itself by adding more slips and giving the docks a major facelift. Old carpets and rusting utility boxes can be upgraded to facilities like this in San Diego, with clean, sturdy docks and hookups for individually metered electricity and water. Boats, both large and small, can occupy the rows, with emphasis still being placed on commercial vessels. Fishing tours and entertainment cruises would line the coveted front row, offering the new flow of pedestrians multiple opportunities to enjoy their day. And along the pier, family-friendly dining and retail opportunities can further the HCDA's mission of creating gathering places, this time out on the water. A seafood restaurant featuring the fresh catch from local charters could be built out at the old charter building site, offering relaxing sunset views. Like at this bar and grill in Long Beach, diners in Kewalo could enjoy a drink and pupus out on the expanded deck as shoppers make their way to the variety of stores along the promenade. Aside from the new influx of foot traffic, a trolley or city circulator might also bring in additional people from neighboring Ala Moana and Waikiki. This vision for Kewalo Basin and the uplands to the water's edge represents the HCDA's hope for building community and connecting the land's future with the past. Well-planned developments on both the Mauka and Makai lands of Kaka'ako will activate the area and bring new life into a previously underused and rundown neighborhood. Together, we can overcome the many challenges facing new development and create an inviting environment where people want to be. Through mutual cooperation and partnerships with the boating community, area developers, as well as various state and city agencies, we can all achieve the common goal of making Kaka'ako the best it can be, a real oasis in the heart of Honolulu.